So with Sage's LDAR services, the reason that most of our clients come to us is because Steve and Scott actually went out and basically recruited all of the subject matter experts. And what they did is they recruited Buzz Harris and David Ranum. And Buzz Harris and David Ranum, I don't know if you know much about them, but Buzz Harris is the guy that helps write Method 21. He's the one that started from the very beginning back in the early 70s and 80s with the EPA-funded projects of actually creating the emission factors and going out and doing all the tests. And then he helped out of that, Method 21 came, and then he's also helped co-author a whole bunch of the rules that we have now in place. And so he's the leading expert. We actually have just given him an award, and now it's called the Buzz Harris Lifetime Achievement Award at the 4C Conference. Sage has been staffed basically with those two leads in LDAR, and Buzz and David Ranum have taken under their wing quite a few of us, myself included, and we've traveled all over the country and in parts of the world with them working on LDAR projects and actually doing fugitive emission studies for the EPA along with some state agencies and helping develop better data points for them to take on in different industries. And then when consent decrees came out, consent decrees comprised of requiring third-party audits. And with these third-party audits, what they are is that you have to have a vendor come in and audit your LDAR programs. Well, Buzz is a great one with that, and Sage alone has amassed the most extensive data set of audits completed from any firm that I truly know of. We have a little bit over 360 single audits going back from the very start of when the consent decrees came out to current. So we've amassed a ton of data, and we actually, when we give our closeouts and in part of our audits, we actually give them benchmarks. So they not only know where they benchmark against sister sites or same company sites, but in different areas. I don't know what I would call that. I call it a sister site. But with that, then we also can benchmark them against every other company and facility in the U.S. that we've audited. Now, at the end of it, we scrub out all the names unless let's say it's a Chevron site or an Exxon. Exxons can see Exxon folks and Chevrons can see Chevron folks. They don't see any of the other companies that they're not affiliated with. But they can see in this year at this refinery, here's where they fell. Wow, we're equaling out to somebody in 2005, where last time you guys did our audits, we were up in the top quartile for being one of the best in the country, and now what's happened to my program? We've actually reduced down and slipped. And so it helps them get better too.